There are the numbers from Game 4 of victory. He was good, not great. Green and Beltran. It's Beltran, 1 out. Two out. Delgado drops it. It's a fair ball, and Pujols will end up at second base. Right out in front of the plate. Loduca stayed away. Encarnacion 6 out of 20 in his career against Oliver Perez. Pops it up out behind the second base position. Green. And a good job by Perez to get around the 2-out error. Now the Mets come up. Bottom of the first, no score. In the middle of all the action is Jeff Suppan, who was terrific in Game 3. 8 innings, no runs, 3 hits, and his pitcher profile is brought to you by Exxon and Mobil Retailers. Big night last night for Reyes, 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 stolen bases. To the shortstop, Eckstein. Out at first. 1 away. And the batter will be Loduca, who just a 12-game winner during the regular season. 1-1 pitch. To Roland, gets a nice hop right up into his gut. 2 out.
Here's Oliver Perez once again.
The opposite way, past Roland into left. Preston Wilson will make the play. Beltran digging for second, and he is safe with a double. Delgado takes a walk. It's up to David Wright. A little flare down the right field line. That ball is going to fall for a hit. Mets take the lead. Green to Roland. And the inning is over. But the Mets, as they did last night in Game 6, strike first. Beltran got it started. David Wright brought him home. 1-0 New York after 1. Second inning now, 1-0. New York out in front, and Perez back to work. Edmonds rips one through the right side. 1 pitch and a base hit. Edmonds, who homered against Perez back in Game 4, gets the single through the right side, and the Cardinals put their leadoff man on with Roland coming up. Has had trouble with his bad left shoulder catching up to good fastballs this entire postseason. Perez has a good fastball, and Roland pops it up. Shallow center for Beltran. 1 on, 1 out.
All of a sudden, you have confidence, but when you're not swinging the bat well and not getting hits, it weighs on your mind a lot more.
Here's an 0-2 and a little flare down the left field line. This ball is trouble. It's a base hit. Going first to third is Edmonds with good base running. Molina holds it first, and it's first and third, 1 out. First and third, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike on Belliard. Bunting to the right side. Coming in to score is Edmonds, and on basically a safety squeeze and a bunt for the RBI from Belliard, it's a 1-1 game.
Unbelievable.
They have had to rebuild him fast. And he ends the inning with a strikeout. But the Cardinals in the second tie the game on the bunt by Belliard. And now with Endy Chavez and Perez coming up, we're tied. Jose has really struggled down the stretch, and since the 19th of September here at home at Shea, hitting .086. Belliard and Encarnacion, and it's the taller Encarnacion who comes away with it. 1 out, and Valentin is Chavez to Pujols to the bag for out number 2. Here are the numbers from that game 7 in 04. Roger Clemens went 6. Oliver Perez hits it in the air to left to Preston Wilson, and the Mets go in order in the second. Third inning, top of the order will bat for each side. This game tied 1-1. Glavine just getting the arm loose. 3-2 pitch. Eckstein hits it down the line, fair. Toward the corner, and Eckstein will dig for second. Chavez will dig it out of the corner, and David Eckstein has the first extra base hit of the night for St. Louis.
How about Eckstein taking 5 fastballs, and Perez is coming inside on him.
Back in there, and Wilson strikes out, 1 away. That's why these two teams are hooking up here in game 7. 2 on with 1 out.
And that was the importance right there of Preston Wilson not being able to get that runner to third base.
Shattered back, right at third. Out at second, double play. A walk to Pujols, and the inning ender. Still 1-1. Reyes gets under it, flies it into right, and Encarnacion drifting for out number 1. How about Saturday? How about game 1 of the World Series? Loduca grounded out his first time up. He hit it to third back in the first, and he hits it to third here in the third. 2 out. Those are career numbers. He's behind on the count to Beltran. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on, and that's a pop-up. Preston Wilson. Tim and Louie, it's a good game. 1-1 is the score as we go to inning number 4, and Oliver Perez heads back to work. Edman sticks the bat out and hits it to left. Chavez, 1 out. Roland pops it up. Third baseman David Wright. 2 out. Molina, a flare down the right field line, and Sean Green is there to end the inning. Who's coming up for the Mets? Delgado. A 3-2 pitch. Delgado takes ball 4. Here's our talk with Cardinal manager Tony La Russa. His first time up. To the left side for Roland. Out at second and safe at first. One-two pitch. Green strikes out. Foul tip hung on to by Molina. 2 down. And the first strikeout for Suppan. Going through signs as if there's a runner out at second base.
I was thinking the same thing. That's because of television.
Oh, that came up and hit Valentine in the face.
Home plate umpire Tim Welke will get help right here from third base umpire Phelan Colbert. He was obviously hit in the face. I think the ball hit the ground first, didn't it?
Looked like it. It happened so fast, and Valentine spun out of there. Yep, bounced off the dirt and then up into the mouth. Endy Chavez gets under it and pops it into right center field. Edmonds calls for it. The Mets have now left 4. We've played 4. Game 7 is tied at 1. Back after this from your local Fox station. Belliard grounds a base hit through the left side, and the Cardinals put their leadoff man on here in the 5th inning. And that will give Suppan a chance to bunt. Molina moving up a spot. Belliard down a spot. Now the bunt by Suppan is perfect. Down to second is Belliard. The sacrifice off the bat of Suppan. That's his third of this series, and the go-ahead run at second with one out here in the fifth. Chavez couldn't get there to make the play, and now Eckstein is hit by the pitch to send him down to first. So mark that play down the left field line. Chavez nearly coming up with the second out here in the fifth. Two out.
Now what do?
Pujols pops it up. Jose Reyes and Willie Randolph says forget the book. He stays with Perez, and this game stays tied at 1. He had walked all 3 times. Twice tonight. He had walked once. Perez pitched to him and got him to pop out to short. Preston Wilson goes back to make the play. Perez is gone. We talked with Willie Randolph about his 25-year-old left-hander during the break. The manager of the Mets. These two teams a win away from going to the World Series. Reyes showed bunt on the first pitch from Suppan, took a strike, and now pops it up. Left center field, and it's Edmonds to his right. 2 out.
I think it's interesting to compare the two pitchers tonight and how they go about.
Under it into left center field. Edmonds is back in front of the track, and Wilson and Edmonds collide. Preston Wilson made the catch, and Edmonds is injured. On deck is the left-handed hitting Jim Edmonds. One hop to third. Right. One away. A 1-out walk, and we'll see if that's the last pitch of the night by Oliver Perez.
Paul takes his mask off and says, okay, go get him.
Going after Scott Rowland, and Scott Rowland hits one into deep left field. Back at the wall, a leap and a catch. Endy Chavez takes a home run away and turns it into a double play. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Have you ever seen better? And try to continue what he's been doing. 1 run on 2 hits as he works the 6th. And a slow roller, Suppan to Pujols. Delgado walks for the 3rd time tonight. Bradford still getting loose. Jammed. Rowland throws it into the seats. And it'll be 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And about to be bases loaded, 1 out with Jose Valentin coming up. And here comes Dave Duncan. Now realize Valentin is 0 for 1 tonight. 2 out and a huge strikeout for Jeff Suppan, and the bases are loaded for Endy Chavez. Bases loaded, facing Suppan. Pops it into center field. Edmonds is there, and Jeff Suppan with a phenomenal job of pitching around the error by Rowland. Still tied 1-1. Back after this from your local Fox station. With the rain falling here in the top of the 7th inning, a 1-1 game. Bradford takes over. Another 3-2. And Molina, off balance, hits it into the air to Chavez, 1 out. Fooled on the pitch. Molina is gone, and the batter will be Ronnie Belliard to take over second base. Chops it over the head of Bradford. Tough play for Valentine. Good play. 2 out.
Valentine with an excellent jump on that ball, and he had a tricky in-between hop.
Suppan, Reyes to his left, has time, has a great arm, and flips it. Made it awfully close as he goosed it over to first, but the Cardinals go in order. Suppan was hustling down the line. Time to stretch. Here at Shea. Mets bat. We're tied at 1. Get through 6 innings. Tucker flies one in the air to center for Edmonds. And for a young manager, in only his second year with the Mets, his first try in the postseason, pitching around the error by Rolen. And with the bases loaded, 1 out, getting Valentine on a strikeout. 2 out here in the 7th, and getting Chavez on a fly out to center.
That was the key.
Chris Duncan is lurking with Wilson, the number 2 hitter in the inning, coming up. 2 bounces to Eckstein. What a job tonight by Jeff Suppan. Could not be doing any more for the Cardinals. It's the 8th inning now. Game number 7, tied at 1 with the top of the order for St. Louis coming up. Now it's Aaron Heilman out of the bullpen for the Mets. 3rd pitcher of the night. Perez 6 innings, a run on 4 hits. Bradford 1 perfect inning, and Heilman will deal with the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Eckstein struck out in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th. 2-2 pitch. The opposite way for Delgado. 1 out in the top of the 8th. And now Spezio will be the hitter for Preston Wilson. Got him looking. Now the intentional walk. Second one handed to Pujols tonight. Encarnacion is coming up.
The outfield playing in their no doubles defense. They're deeper than they normally would be.
Encarnacion strikes out. The big bats coming up for the Mets. Tie game, 8th inning. A leadoff walk. These 2 teams squeezing every bit out of this NLCS that they can. Fighting each other for the chance to face the Tigers in the World Series. Runner at first, nobody out. Delgado swung, missed, and struck out. 1 away.
Randy Flores went right back out there. At least as good a pitch as the one before, maybe better.
Stays put, right, strikes out. 2 down. So now Tony La Russa pulls the right string. He leaves Flores out on the mound, fell behind right 3-1, and came back and struck him out. Green to first. That's a fair ball, and that's the end of the 8th inning. The Mets still do not have a hit since the 1st inning, and they have stranded 8 runners on. We've played 8. What a game 7, tied at 1. Postseason home runs. Is fooled, strikes out, 1 away in the 9th. 3rd strikeout for Aaron Heilman in an inning and a 3rd. Hard hit, base hit. Rolen is on with 1 out here in the 9th inning. So Rolen, for all the talk about his shoulder and his relationship with Tony La Russa, which we have gone through here tonight and has been dissected coming into this game, a .351 career hitter on the road during the postseason. Hitting 7th tonight. He hits it in the air to left field. Back is Chavez. At the wall, this ball is gone. 2-run home run, Yadier Molina. And St. Louis takes a 3-1 ninth inning Game 7 lead. Hitting one spot higher in the lineup, and he follows Rollins' base hit with his second postseason home run this year.
And it kept carrying and carrying and carrying.
Now Belliard chops one to the left of Reyes, makes a nice play for out number 2. Meanwhile, Rodriguez with 2 down. Grounds to the right side. Delgado, a race to the bag, and Heilman is there for the out. Of the division series, Adam Wainwright, who took over for Jason Isringhausen, a former Met, had a conversation with Isringhausen in the bullpen before he headed out to get the outs against San Diego. Valentin floats one to shallow center. Belliard can't get there. And the Mets have their leadoff man on in the 9th. Back in 2000, there's a base hit by Chavez. And the Mets have put their first 2 on here in the 9th. The 2-2. Breaking ball struck him out looking. Breaking ball is hit in the air to center field. Edmonds is there for the out. Throw behind the runner. Too late. 2 down. And now the New York Mets, team that tied the Yankees with the best record in baseball this season of 97-65, are down to their final chance. Loducas sitting on a pitch with a count 3-1. The bases are loaded. 2 hits and a walk. And it's up to Beltran. 2 quick strikes on Carlos Beltran with the bases loaded, 2 out. The Mets down by 2. Breaking ball struck him out, and the Cardinals have won the pennant. Molina leaps into the arms of Adam Wainwright as the rookie closer strikes out Beltran looking with the bases loaded, and the Cardinals celebrate before their trip to Detroit.